Did Bernd Osterloh convince you that the UAW is not as evil as you and Senator Corker might think?
Well, actually, his argument was all about why works councils are important in Germany. So we spent a lot of time talking about the culture and the history and why works councils, how they work there. He would tell you the union's a whole separate issue. Their concern, though, is the way U.S. law works, that you can't have a works council without a union. What he was saying is, hey, if we could, that's what we would do. But the way that U.S. law is written is to have works council representation with official elected representatives, you have to do it through a union. And so we had a long discussion about that and the pros and cons, and then we told them what our concerns were with the UAW.
I mean, did it sound like there's a way to do this without the UAW that you would advocate for, or you just?
Well, I mean, obviously, I think they would like what they said. Hey, we didn't start all this with the idea of we're going to come ask the UAW into the plant. We started with we have works councils at all of our plants all over the world, and we'd like there to be one in Chattanooga. It's part of the fundamental way we operate. They didn't do it because we'd love to have the UAW come in, but the way our law works. That's one of the consequences if you set up a works council. So they have a business decision to make. I think they know the pros and cons of having the UAW come in, and the pros and cons of having a works council. And if they go down that road, like I said, they have a business decision to make. My point has been this: Volkswagen, in talking about the SUV and the new line, has been really beating on us, saying the decision is going to come down to labor costs at this plant versus Mexico, and it's going to come down to the number of suppliers that we can bring close to Chattanooga. Well, it's hard for me to imagine a scenario in which labor costs are helped by the UAW coming in, and I know that bringing suppliers close will be more difficult. We've heard that from the suppliers we've been working with, saying UAW comes, I don't think we're going to come near, I don't think we'll locate one of our facilities near the Chattanooga plant.
But just because the UAW comes to VW doesn't necessarily mean it goes to those places.
Well, I know that's a very fair statement, but I think those suppliers would say, doesn't necessarily mean it will, but we're not willing to take that chance.